Going on again, folk. Just chilling back here. You know what I'm saying? Get my mind right. You know, I just be thinking about them YouTube channels and stuff and looking at them comments. And I see people love bragging on their mentor or talking about they had mentors and all that type of stuff. Or they second and third generation dog men and all that type of various stuff. Well, me personally, I'm a what you call a first generation dog, man. So a lot of this stuff I had to learn on my own. And I did have what you call a mentor at a point in time. I did have a couple of mentors, like two. Both of them passed away, so there'll be about the only times I say people names because they passed. But one name was James Dumas. One name was Jesse Stamps. And I got up on the Gaston Williams wing up there a little bit. Joker Wild Kennel, he was real good and knowledgeable and resourceful. You could reach out to my man Junior at any time. If Junior seeing it, hit me up, Junior, if you seeing it here. But he had bred that I need shoot first kennel, I need money dog. Look that dog up if you get a chance. But that was a real good breed. But them pretty much who my mentors was. Besides that, I think I seen on one of them podcasts how people say they used to get the journals and go to the numbers and call up different. I used to do the same thing and just gain knowledge and always ask the right question. That's what it is. Ask questions. I ain't never been afraid to ask questions, so I'ma ask questions. So I gained knowledge over the years by asking questions and the main thing, reading. Reading. I used to read everything I got my hands on, every type of journal. I came up in the era when the internet first came out, so once we got the internet, boy, we searching every pedigree, we print them off. We doing the same stuff y'all doing today. The Bay man, look at that dog, like the same stuff. So the game don't change. But back to their mentors. It's good to be up under people, truth, to get the way to go or the game or some knowledge in this game. But like I told you before, dog men full of shit. Dog men stuck in their ways. You ask 10 dog men how to worm one dog, they gonna give you 10 different things. So you gotta take what a mentor say with a grain of salt. Yes, they know how to do certain things that you might not know as a newbie in the game, such as the worm medicines and how to give wormers or certain things that yes, I understand mentorship, but just like a coach or let's use Michael Jordan for example. Like when he coming out, I think it Coach Dean Smith, one of them coaches, but they taught Michael Jordan. So that's they mentor. They mentor. He taught him. But it got to a point where Jordan exceeded the mentor. So that's what I'm just trying to say. Like, yeah, it's good to have a mentor, but if I was somebody to mentor, I want to mentor them. Then I actually want to see their success beyond my mentorship. A lot of folks, and especially dog men, want to keep you up on them. Somehow they build your yard and all types of stuff. Y'all know how them dog men talk. So if you, yes, take the knowledge they got and then exceed it. Big Jess always told me, Gene, they can't read. They can't read it. He wasn't physically talking about the words and all that, but they can't read between the lines. They can't read game fast enough. They can't read. Then some of them literally could not read because, this dog game bring an element of all types of people. But That's just my 2 cents on mentorship. Like, yeah, have your mentors and all that there, but also show your mentor that you're able to stand on your own feet and become somebody else's mentor. That's what it's about. That's what Jane Doomer used to tell me all the time. Yeah, Adam, what you want out the game and all that? I'd be like a champion or this here. He say, why not strive for longevity? So that's how longevity work. He showed me the game, I share the game with somebody else, and then the mentorship keep passing on. I'm not trying to hold it still, if you understand what I'm saying. Another thing with these, you see these folk keep arguing. What's the popular dog now? They went from cowboy to hog now to I think somebody said something about John John or something up there too. But your best bet is this. I was talking to a dog man the other day, and me and him concurred. It's very rare that another dog man gonna give you the complete product. What that mean is you gotta know what you buying, how it's bred, and what that animal is bred for. To me, the tighter the breed the animal is, the less performance it is. It's more for brew stock or it's a breeding dog, but it gotta be worthy to breed. So you gotta find some, even in a tight bred dog, the reason to breed that animal if you keep it true to the standards, if you understand what I'm saying. Next, my advice to you, always go for a female. Whenever you purchase an animal, just get a female. Big Jess is the one that always stepped that into my head. I always get a female, Gene, get a female. That way now you get to breed your own stuff. So now I ain't worried about all that. If this and that one more time, they go back on them. But let's say this dog right here, let's say his dad is not off of outlaw. I'm not studying it now because that's back then. I'm looking at the dog right here in front of me and I know that's a good dog. So like I said, y'all gotta that's a touchy subject. I don't want to get into it no more. My best advice is, like I say, just buy you a nice female. All right, once you get your nice female, I don't advise no early breeding and none of that because you got to see which direction you want to breed the female in, if she worthy to be bred, all that type of stuff. What she bring to the table, what traits she carry. You're gonna have to figure it out. You know what I'm talking about? You got to figure it out. Then you find you a compatible working male. Let's take the trophy dog again. She heavy bred right on top. She heavy bred right on the bottom. Why would I go back and breed to a rat dog or a heavy Frank White dog? It's time to do the outcross. If you look at how it's bred, it's time to do the outcross. So you got to know that in your breeding program and all that. Yeah, one day I'm going to tighten up on that Eli stuff, but I'm going to use one of her sons and go back with her with, or one of her, you know what I'm talking about, in the family and make a trophy bred Eli type dog. And that might be my dog to replace her in the future. But yeah, let me get on up out of here, y'all.